Here you can see I've built the base piece first. It's just a layer of cardboard. I plan to cover all the pieces with hard paper later on, but I've just made this cardboard piece for now. And on top of that, I will be placing this piece, which is for the fan. It was cut out of this. I used this piece of paper to cut the shape out. How I cut the shape out is I took many layers of pieces shaped like this. I drew the circle in between, and I started to poke many holes using a thumbtack. Using a thumbtack, I started to poke many holes on the sides. Once I had many holes, all I did was I took my knife and then I just cut the hole out. I glued many layers of those until I got something like this. I also used some sandpaper to make the insides smooth. Now I have to just glue this last piece on it to make 8 layers of cardboard so that it's thick enough to fit over here. You can see I have made markings with pencils. These markings are just there to guide me along as I proceed further with the project. It was cut out from this. This piece was cut out from this diagram or from this drawing. What I did was I just placed, since this is a perfect rectangle, I just placed it on top of the cardboard. I poked holes at the corners, and then I just joined the dots to get the rectangle, and I cut the rectangle out. And then by measuring these widths, I could draw these little lines to guide me. I just have to glue this last layer on top of this, and then this piece will be done. And then I'm going to start making this piece. Next, I plan to make this piece, which is meant to hold the motor, and I'm going to attach it to this piece, and that will be one solid piece which is going to be stuck on top of this at those markings I've made.